Okay, folks, thought I'd do a quick video here on a new addition to my GREENWORKS 80 volt family. Something I've been kind of waiting on for some time for them to come out with. It's their new power inverter. As you can see here on the top, it's 300 watts, and it also has a 110, 120 volt wall outlet, which I'm going to give you little examples of stuff that I've been using it for so far that has been very useful. And it has two USB ports, which are, you can use those simultaneously. How it works is you just put your 80 volt battery, sorry for the shaky camera doing this one-handed, you just put your 80 volt battery in the inverter, and that's how it works. Let's get that back in there real quick. So, like I was saying, you just put the battery in there that you have when you're not utilizing your tools. Let's say if you only have their yard equipment and lawnmower and blower and whatnot, you're not, or weed trimmer, you're not utilizing that in the wintertime, you can still make use of the batteries that you have that are great fuel cells. They charge quickly. This 2 amp hour battery on the quick charger that comes with the chainsaw or lawnmower, it'll charge a 2 amp hour battery in 30 minutes. So you could charge this up, a couple of these up, and take them camping with you, for instance, and get a lot of use just charging stuff, running a small. You could run a small. A friend of mine has an inverter similar to this, and he has a internet service that's satellite based, and he plugs it into his and can have internet in remote areas of the woods or the mountains when he goes camping. Anyway, nevertheless, what I've been using it for is for stuff like this. This is my charger for my Mac 12 volt ratchet that I have. It has 2 amp hour batteries here. They're just slide packs. I'm sure you guys are familiar with those. They just slide in here. But what I've been using it for, I've been having to do a little bit of work over at some property my brother has on a piece of equipment that we were working on and whatnot. And this worked good to charge them up. I didn't have to worry about if I had them charged from the time I left my house or whatnot. All I got to do is take and put the battery. If the battery runs down, I can just use this inverter. The power button is up on top. It's very easy to use. You see when I activated this, I charged this before this video, and you just take and plug this into here. Hold on one second. Let me get it plugged in. Sorry again about the camera. And it's charging. See, I've gotten multiple charges out of. I posted a written review. I've gotten multiple charges charging these batteries. Actually, I have 3 of these batteries, and I've charged 3 of them twice when I was using it about a couple days ago, and charged those and my cell phone using the USB adapter, which I'm going to show you using that as well. Basically, all you have to do is just take the USB cord here, like this, that plugs in. You see, I've got a wireless charger. Move that there. I have a wireless charger here, port, and I can plug that into it. My regular charger that I use. I mean, just simple stuff that you're already familiar with, but you're not tied to using a wall outlet, which makes it so convenient. I can't stress that enough. how much convenience it brings into the equation. I've run a small wall fan, not wall fan, box fan, in my shop to distribute the heat while charging these batteries the same day. Charge those batteries, the 3 batteries I have, I charge them twice. I charge my cell phone, and also, and this is my brief experience with this, but I'm already loving it, and use the fan later on that day. And that night, of these 3 bars right here, it still had 1 bar left on my 5 amp hour battery. I have a bigger battery that goes in here, but it just shows you 2 things: how much use you can get out of a product like this, as being an inverter that you can take anywhere. And another neat thing here, I'm gonna unplug this here, cut it off, and just unplug it. It's got a nice carrying case, so it shows you how much use you could get out of something like this, whether it be sporting events and you want to run a small TV and use the hotspot from your phone to power the internet. You can watch TV anywhere where you're tailgating. Fans, recharging phones, everything, all the devices, we use now, or we're constantly charging and recharging stuff. It just makes it so nice. And these cells here, these batteries that GREENWORKS has, are so power dense because of how many cells they have in them and the high demand that they're created for. This is another good use for it, and it makes it, like I was going to say, it makes this just an all-around great package, the inverter. And it introduces you kind of, if you've never heard of GREENWORKS, they're the great battery platform they have that you can use for numerous things, whether it be chainsaw, snow blower, weed trimmer, leaf blower, and now inverter. Been waiting for it. I'm so excited to have it. It's probably one of my favorite tools that I have in this platform, and I think going forward, it shows commitment from them. A lot of people, when they buy battery products, they're worried, well, I hate to buy something battery because they're going to change it in 2 years. Well, I've had the 80 volt platform since 2015, to give you an example. That's 6 years. We're in 2021 now. So they're committed to this. And so when you buy into it, it lets you know, just like this product here, how diversified in the different things that they're coming to market with that makes your life easier. I can't stress enough how much easier not having to mix gas and oil to use a blower. I still do have gas stuff, but there's instances where the battery powered makes more sense for me, depending on the task that I'm doing, just like it does with something like this, a battery powered ratchet versus a manual ratchet or an air ratchet. There's different applications, but I can't stress enough how great this platform is, how the products themselves, the build quality is really great. Like for instance, the thoughtfulness of this. Look, it's got a not this is molded into the side of here, and it's a carrying handle. So you could put a carabiner on this and put it on your work bag, your backpack. And this doesn't weigh much with this. It's kind of, you can tell by my hand, it's kind of bulky, but for the power density that you're getting and the portableness of it, you could do pretty much anything, small, rechargeable ones, appliances, small appliances, TVs, lamps, things like this. And when you buy into the platform, most of the products that I've bought have been a set, you know, where it comes when it comes with the charger, the battery, and the chainsaw. The only problem I'm having is, and this is funny to me, is my siblings. My brother has found out about this, and he now has my chainsaw, and I can't get it back from him. It works that well, you know, limbing up trees, doing small firewood, and even bigger jobs. It just, you know, he got tired of, you know, occasionally using a chainsaw once or twice a year to cut up a load of firewood, and I let him use that, and he saw the power that the 80-volt chainsaw has in it. Don't get me wrong, it's battery powered, but this stuff is powerful. And so now I've got to either bribe him to get it back, or hey, might be the new addition, another new addition to the family. I know they got a new 80-volt chainsaw coming out, or it may be out. I don't know, but there again, innovation from them. And this is their top tier line. They do have a commercial line as well, but a lot of the 80-volt products share a lot of similarities with the 80-volt line. But to circle back around to what I was originally doing the video about, was this inverter. It is been a very handy tool, is what I will call it, because it really has been. I haven't used it but for about 3 or 4 days now, and I wanted to wait to do this video to kind of give it a fair shake and run and see how, you know, what I thought about it, because you know, if something sucks, I'll say that, but it's really good. Been impressed with all their products, and probably do an update video on it, on some of the other uses that I found for it. But hope this helps anybody that's looking at it. If there's any other features or whatever that you might have questions about that maybe I didn't come up with, you know, the USBs, you can use all these simultaneously. And that's pretty much it. It does have I'm pretty sure it has a cooling fan that actually keeps it from getting hot as well, if I'm not mistaken. But there you go, GREENWORKS 80-volt inverter. Really enjoying it so far. Have a good day.